Welcome back to the Simple Skating series. Today we are going to be looking at the portable versions of Tony Hawk's Underground, or in this case the singular version, the Game Boy Advance version. I'll also have a talk about the original PlayStation 2 version a bit later in the video, just for old nostalgia's sake. Either way, I hope you enjoy the video, and I think you'll be surprised with what I think of Underground Portable. Visarius Visions return with a portable adaptation of Underground, with the solid, reliable team behind the portable versions of the Pro Skater games. Nothing could go wrong there, right? Well, I have some choice words for this game, and we'll get to that. So, the game just booted up. You're brought to a character creation screen. You create your character and the story starts. Standard affair. Same story from Neversoft's version, just much more simplified. Not surprising, considering this is a GBA game after all. I don't expect full 3D cutscenes here, obviously. So, the game starts, and you're off to experience Underground for the Game Boy Advance. So you start experimenting, as all people do at the beginning, hoping to get used to the controls, or seeing what you can do in the game. But the only issue is that you start to think that there's something not quite right with the controls. Why can't I perform a kickflip, or a melon, or really anything at that? All I can do is grind. What's going on here? What? Why did it start flashing red all of a sudden? Wait, what do you mean I can't skate here? Something about rival factions, and they own this part of town in terms of skating? Oh shit, this is everywhere. Why did they do this? Turns out, if you talk to your friend, where you spawn, he tells you that you unlock tricks, and you do this by skating. So I have to keep grinding around until I unlock the ability to do a kickflip. That is fucking stupid. You constantly, accidentally end up in areas you're not allowed to skate in, just by trying to get a high combo through grinding. And if you're there too long, you're yeeted back to the starting spawn point. Nice. This is abysmal. I can understand wanting to try and mix up the formula, but this is atrocious. Somehow people liked this, as the Metacritics for this game is 80+. I really don't understand that. I know those scores don't mean much nowadays, but it's still something to compare it to, you know what I mean? Either way, I can't believe people enjoyed this. For me, this game should have stayed underground. Luckily, I have better memories of the PS2 version, so let's stop there and have a look at the PlayStation 2 version. Oh dear. Welcome, it is me, Blame, and this is Tony Hawk's Underground. Remember Tony Hawk's Underground? You don't? Sucks to be you, doesn't it? So, Tony Hawk's Underground. I have fond memories of this game. It was the first Tony Hawk's game to actually feature a story. Thus, I imagine the reason why it gave a name change, because it had been Pro Skater up until now. Where your created character, had his own story. Went from a nobody to a somebody, and that's basically how the story went. Don't mind the gameplay. It's me playing as the one of the unlockable characters, which is the thing that appears in the intro. When the Neversoft logo comes up, this thing's in the sewers, some kind of sewer monster. So, something. But yeah, I have fond memories of this game. I haven't really got much to say, really, about it. I haven't got no bullet points to go by. I'm just going based off memory for me. As the game played really, really well. I think this game was the first one to allow you to move off of your skateboard and walk around, which was a great addition in my opinion, even though I couldn't quite get it to work. I was pretty sure it was L1, but it wasn't doing it. Not in Free Skate anyway. And you also allowed you to go and drive around in vehicles, and the vehicles' controls were just hilarious. Absolutely. The physics made no sense, but it's brilliant. You could just drive up the ramps in the car and be like, "Oh, look at me in my Russian Lada. I'm gonna run over a load of people." Sorry. It just made me laugh. The variable
variety of cars that you could like drive around in. I don't think every level had a car you can drive around in, but you know, like for like hotter than hell level, because I think they had some kind of collaboration with the band Kiss. Features a buggy you can drive around in, and that level's not too bad in itself. Collect the 4 letters that spell out Kiss, and they'll play you hotter than I think that's the name of the song as well. Hotter than hell, maybe. No, it's Rock and Roll All Night, I think. I think it's the song they play is Rock and Roll All Night. It's hard to remember. I'm just basing off of memory. Played this game a couple of days ago. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it as a Tony Hawk's game. It was a much needed entry because for me personally, the Pro Skater games were getting a bit stale by 4. You know, you had 4 games, they all played very similar. They had great levels, don't get me wrong, and the mechanics refined with each game, but it was nice to actually have your creator character have his own story, and yeah, it was really good. It's not my favorite Tony Hawk's game by far, but I always remember it. I always remember it to be a game to be remembered, I think is the key phrase. Anyway, that's what I have to say about Tony Hawk's Underground, and I'm going back underground. See ya.
So, I didn't think too much of the GBA version of Underground. But hey, if you liked it when you were younger, that's fair enough. I don't think their ideas were very well executed. On the other hand, I'll always have fond memories of the PlayStation 2 version. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.